Good morning, howdy, and welcome to Stickman Racing, the F1 MyTeam career, Season 2. So it's the first two rounds today, rounds 1 and 2, so it's Bahrain and Saudi Arabia today. Happy to be through to Season 2. We had a good finish to the season last year, finished quite high up in the standings. Did really well, to be fair, so really happy with how it finished. So on to Season 2, always looking forward, as you should be in Formula 1. So it's time to push on and get on to Season 2. Hope you've had a good weekend, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us for this morning. I know it's early, it's always early. But thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you lot with us. Let's just do some of this. Engine wear reduced by 30%. Lovely. Nice. So we've got Senna in the car for this season, or the start of this season anyway. We'll see how he does, see how the car works for him. So let's go. Let's get into it. We're finally going to be, the change for Season 2 is we're finally going to be putting this onto YouTube. So we're going to be permanently documenting what we're doing. So if you're watching us on YouTube, hello to you. Thanks for finding the channel. Thanks for joining us. Obviously, if you want to, if you enjoy it, give us a like and hopefully a follow. That'd be nice. Comment down below if there's anything else that you'd like to see, or if you've got any suggestions for the future. Good morning to Manchester Airport. What are you doing up in the airport, you madman? What are you up to? Thanks for joining us. Where are you off to? Somewhere nice, I hope. Nice. Okay, so we're at a good zero state. Let's have a look how we finished last year. So we finished fourth in the Drivers' Championship last year, fifth in the Constructors last year. So it's a good place to start with. I'm going to be messing about with the difficulty settings because at the moment we're obviously well ahead of where we probably should be. So I'm going to go through this weekend. I was supposed to do it during the week and play with the difficulty settings, but it's what it is. So I'm going to go through it this week and just sort of probably click it up 5 points or so. And hopefully that will prevent us from being further ahead of where we should be realistically. So, okay then. Let's get to it.
A new day has dawned, a new season has begun. 2024 has started, and the competition is desperate to take the fight to Red Bull.
Fresh season.
Here in free practice. So much unknown before we get.
We've got a new helmet.
We'll be going through the drivers'
Same colours, different design. We've kept the same car, so the car looks the same. And we've got the same sponsorships on it as well. Okay then, let's get into it. So we've got the race strategy, got a fuel management system session and a tyre management. Lovely, nice and easy. One set of mediums for this session. So we'll do the two management practice programs for this session. Do the tyre and the fuel management, and then we'll probably skip to P3, P2 or P3 and do the race strategy one.
You can manage the tyres through a lap, so try to keep the wear down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit.
Feels like an eternity since we've been here. slow through 2 and 3. We can make that up. Hopefully with not too much slip in her tyres. Very hesitant on the throttle through there. Doing a good job of managing the wear at the moment. But we do have, I think, if I remember correctly, I think we do have the best aero package on the grid this season. We were able to rescue that from the regulation change. So we should be looking good. Yeah, we should be looking good for the, especially that for the aero.
Well done.
Should be looking good for the aero tests. Yeah, so it's mainly obviously where we're accelerating and turning at the same time, and out of those 2 heavy acceleration zones, which is to be expected really. So happy days. So we're well ahead of where we should be in terms of lap time, well ahead of where we should be in terms of tyre wear. So let's see if we can do the same with fuel management.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Yeah, I'm going to try my best. Oh, you're off to the States, aren't you? Is it now you're off to the States? Sure it is. Suffering a bit with the tyre wear. The rear tyres are a bit hanging on for dear life, really. Nice. That'll do. It's good enough. It's good enough. Passed the, did the lap time. We've got an average fuel load usage, so. Nice. All right then, so let's get through to, we'll go through to P3. And then we'll do the race strategy.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula
Lovely.
1 action.
Send us up in the top 10. Happy days. It's good to see. Hopefully we can start to, both of us start to score some constructors points rather than just me doing it. That'd be nice. Okay then. So now sugar plum fairies. Alright, not to worry. We can do it. It's just going to be a struggle to do the final. Probably the final lap will be more difficult, but it's what it is. It's fine. We'll make it work.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
Just going to have to take care of these tyres as much as I can. Trying to avoid the curbs and avoid kicking the back end of the car out. Can't really afford to lose the grip. Nice, good lap through there. Managed the tyre wear. Morning! Morning, morning, morning. Oh, you outbraked yourself there, Ben. How are we on this fine Sunday morning? All gravy. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. All good. Feeling nice and refreshed. Excited for season 2. You up to much today? Or are you just staying in bed for the whole day? Nice and easy on the throttle coming out the final corner there. Just trying to preserve those rear tyres again. Nothing much planned. Yeah, I wish I was in bed as well. Doing this, obviously, round 1 and 2 today. And then... What we doing? Got some admin to do for the wedding. So that'll be fun. And cooking a roast later on. So not a lot, really. Just trying to keep the house tidy. Spending most of the day being jealous of Chris, to be fair. so 4 laps. B. Okay, so softs aren't going to work as a race tyre. So I'm already working my way through those. So softs aren't going to work as a race tyre. But that's fine, it's not a problem. Obviously they're in the back pocket just in case there's a late safety car or something and we feel like we can make up places. But it's going to have to be, you know, 3 or 4 laps, literally 3 or 4 laps. And that's if it's worth doing, obviously. Car's a little bit feisty. Now we're on some dead tyres, or deader tyres. But no, it's alright, feels good, feels good. It's a good way to start this season. Car feels good. We know we've got a good aero package, so we're going to be working on the chassis this year. And hopefully by the end of the year, we'll be laughing. Oh, we're well under for tyre wear as well. Lovely. Right, let's get into quali. Let's see what Senna can do in the car. Give him a half decent car.
And that's it. Practice is
5th. Look at that. 6th even. Loads of read. Mercedes have obviously done a good job over the winter. Red Bull have slipped. And there's 2 baby Red Bulls. 4th and 7th. Interesting. Very interesting. Look, honestly, if he wants to win everything, by all means, mate. You like crack on, please. Look, Arthur Leclerc's in a Haas. Fucking Artur's in a Haas. Jesus, look, I'm devastated by that. So who's been kicked out? Oh dear. Yeah, they watched him last year. They watched me fire him midway through the season last year. Yeah. I'm like, I know what we'll do. Hire him now. Jesus. Okay then. Wonderful. Lovely, level 26. Flying up through the levels.
Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time
Here
to
we
get
go then.
for this shootout.
Let's see what we can muster up in qualifying. Let's see if we get done by Senna. Which, to be honest, if you're going to be done by somebody, you're not going to complain if it's Ayrton Senna. Or at least I wouldn't. Some people might. there. I think that's the best I've ever taken that corner. And that one. Fastest of anybody through the middle sector. Lost a bit of time through there, we were quite slow. Attack the final corner. Oof, P3, yeah, P3. P3, not a bad lap. Not a bad lap. I lost a bit of time through that long right into the tight right. Lost a bit of time there. But I don't think it would have been enough to make a big difference. Although less than a tenth of a second, so maybe it would have.
So make sure you join us then.
But we're right in the mix. We're right in the mix. Again, probably higher than we should be. So, like I said, I'll fiddle about with the difficulty settings during the week and bring us back. Realistically, I don't just want to be going out and winning every race because that's not interesting to watch, is it? So, don't want to be going out and winning everything. And it's not really interesting to drive either, especially if I'm just at the front all the time. So, yeah, we'll up the difficulty and that'll bring us, well, back. Hopefully it'll push us back, or it should push us back. Oh, I forgot where they are, those ones. How am I feeling? Oh, I'm very well, thank you. Okay, 29 laps then. Straight into the race. We'll probably do the usual and do the alternate strategy, so probably hard to mediums. But almost certainly hard to mediums. Whether they've got us on the softs there, so I don't really know. Is that not extremely ambitious? That tyre life's down at about 20%. There's no chance. No chance of that. So stint 2. Why can't I switch to the mediums? What? I can't change it. I can't put the mediums on the car or the softs. What? Well, how does that make any... What is going on? Oh, it's because the softs won't last that long, isn't it? And the mediums won't last that long. Oh, okay. All right. I'll tell you what I'll have to do. That one. If I do that... Yeah, this is mad. So what we'll do is do... What's going on here? Remove that. Don't want that. I want hards there. I want mediums there. And I want to remove that stint. No, I've just made a mistake there. What a silly boy. Right. So I want hard there. Medium there. And I want to remove that stint. Right. Jesus. I don't know if this is going to work. It might have to be hard, medium, soft. There's absolutely no way that I'm going to be able to drive around with whatever that is, 25%. That's 75%. No, I don't think so. I don't think one stopping is going to work at all. Alright, so I'm going to go hard. Medium, soft. I might do that and see. Yeah. Okay, so that's the strategy we're going to run. So we're going to start on the hard, switch to the medium, switch to the soft. Yeah, this is one stopping is just not going to work. So let's do that. We'll run a little bit of extra fuel. Okay. It's going to be interesting to see what everyone else does. See if they've got the ability to maintain the tyres. I mean, they're starting on the soft. Absolutely swamped off the line. But we kind of knew that was going to happen. It's always going to happen when you're on the hards compared to drivers on the softs. Now the key is not to lose too much time.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
We just need to maintain a good pace now. We need to stay within striking distance of the cars in front. So that when it comes to us being on the mediums and the softs, we can start to push up the grid a bit. "10 seconds or less, that's the target. 10 seconds or less is the target."
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I need those two to continue fighting. That'll do me a favour.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
So much more grip than them coming out of there. So someone's scampering off down the road, aren't they? Ferrari making an absolute break for it. We've got the pace, to be fair. We've got the straight line speed too. deal with the DRS, that's not a problem. Doing a lot of trail braking through that corner. I'll make sure I'm within that 1 second, which I am. Compromise my exit a little bit, went a little bit deeper.
Okay,
But
so we're leading our teammate by 6.6 seconds.
oh, big lock up from Leclerc there. Big lock up. I wonder if that's a sign that their tyres are already starting to leave them. Need to be sensible here. Put my sensible racing hat on. Make the moves where they can realistically be made. Down into the final corner is probably a good bet. Down into the first corner is obviously a good bet.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Going to go up the inside here. Yeah, Leclerc's struggling there. Nice, good move up there. Need to dispatch a Leclerc now. Just got a little poke from the McLaren there. I'm obviously not moving fast enough for him. Just going to do some harvesting this lap. I'm not going to use the battery out of here. Just rely on the tow and the DRS to keep me safe from the McLaren. It doesn't appear to be gaining. That's the first DRS line there. Job done past Leclerc. Need to hope that I can get within a second of Hamilton, or stay within a second of Hamilton there. Try and do the same as I did last lap, because I'll have a DRS over Hamilton. So I'll just use the toe and the DRS to keep me away from the Ferrari. I'm not going to try too hard. I'm going to switch back to the outside here, because he's going to defend that hard. Try and go around the outside. Try and give him as much space as possible. Run the car out. Use the tyre advantage that I've got at this point in the Grand Prix. Get the job done. Try and be as fair as possible. Leave as much space as possible. Don't want to be costing the team money at this point. And
battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Yeah, we've got infinitely better grip than everyone else here. New line through that corner, apologies. They've got to be thinking about pitting. Surely they're thinking.
Teammate behind, 12.1 seconds.
Surely they've got to be thinking about pitting now. So that's what the tyres look like. Not anymore because I'm heating up the surface. But they do look good. They look good. Plenty of tyre to defend with. Plenty of tyre to fight with as well. Especially seeing as they're going to be, hopefully in the next lap or two, either really struggling for grip or pitting. They've got to be, this has got to be in the window for a two-stopper now for them. So if they start diving in, I think we can assume they're going to be running a two-stopper. We've got 1.5 to Lewis now, so we're looking good for being out of DRS zone or DRS threat. So now we can just run our own race really. Maintain the car, maintain the tyres. Keep an eye on that gap, make sure it doesn't start going out. If he starts coming back to me, that'd be grand.
Okay, you're about 6 seconds away from the next car. Keep pushing and hopefully that's going to start to come down.
we're looking good.
Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
This is where I need to be making a difference.
Ayrton's coming in for his stop now.
I need to be eating chunks into that gap up ahead, as well as building chunks behind us, because I'm going to need that buffer if they're only one stopping. Which I suppose, in their cars at least, might be possible. Senna's obviously pitted, so I think he's going to be two stopping as well.
Okay, Norris is in the pits.
Okay, that's Lando pitting. There might be one stopping, you know. In fact, they probably are. I need to seriously think about this, because if I can keep pushing through, what are they getting? 18 laps on their hard tyres. I might be able to stretch this out and reach that, you know. Not if I'm doing things like that. So they're going to be going on to the hards. Yeah, so they're all one stopping. I'm going to have to play this completely by ear, by how the car feels.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Yeah, I'm going to keep pushing. We've got 16 to Norris. That's going to come down because he's going to be quicker than me with his fresh tyres. Question is, can I balance it so I'm fast enough to keep a gap, but not so fast I'm destroying the tyres? Starting to get the slides now. Sounds like a medical condition. Currently just maintaining that gap. It's obviously gonna spring back and forth. But if I can keep it around that 16.5 second point, and not do things like that, that's going to cost me. Silly mistakes, going to cost me. So it's cutting corners. Better through the final corner, able to get on the power much earlier there. I do love it.
Windows open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
We love a bit of the old loud pedal.
A lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button.
I know. I'm using my overtake.
Box this lap. Keep an eye on the distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
No offence, mate, but there's no box in this lap. We're doing exactly what we need to in order to keep that gap. It's been about 16.5 seconds for a few laps. I know I've still got a pit, but the bigger that buffer, the less I've got to do when I come out of the pits on mediums. If we can come out of round one leading the championship, that'd be grand. But we'll see. We know that McLaren's fast. So we got to do what we got to do. 27.5 to Piastri, so we should be safe. Should be safe from Piastri. Come out and separate the two McLarens. Split the two McLarens.
Be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah, I know, mate. I can feel it already. Just trying my best not to spin up those rears. Coming out of here and the left-hander onto that little straight. Little drift mid-corner for the ladies. Lovely, 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 lovely. Mind that curve, that will spit you out. Mind this curve will spin you at a drop of a hat even. That one's always been nice to me. Okay, so this will be what they're asking from their hards. 18 laps. They pitted lap 11 and 12. So they'll be asking for 18 laps from theirs. So if I can go one more, which I feel like I can, provided I don't make a big mistake. Everyone's now holding their breath, waiting for me to just absolutely clout a wall at 600 mile an hour. Norris has picked up his pace.
Okay, information on Bottas. They're retiring from the race.
Well, that's
Caution.
Don't you dare throw it.
There's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Don't you dare throw a safety car now. Not right now.
Green flag.
No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, Norris has upped his pace. He's taken a second out of us in the last few laps. So, diving into the pits this lap. So into the pits this lap, we're going to have Norris come past us. We should be out a couple of seconds ahead of Piastri.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
I'm going.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
So what, we've got 9 to Norris.
Push. Use your overtake button. Let's go.
I also need to remember that I can use that front right a bit more than I can use the front left. Where's slower on this track? So I can lean on that front right harder than I can lean on the front left. I can ask for more from the car through left-handers. However, we are catching him hand over fist. Fastest final sector of anybody.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 42.0 seconds.
We're looking good. Just trying to manage the tyres at this point. Push, but not push too hard. I want to bring the tyres in slowly, not overheat the surface of the tyre. Use that front right. Risky on that curve there.
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
I think we should spend some time and money looking at that sensor, because I get that message every single race.
You're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Fastest lap, so we've stolen the fastest lap point from whoever had it, which is nice. Extra point.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
That's the old strategy, mate. We're on a new one. On a new strategy. Beautiful. Fastest final sector. We're still pushing. Take a second out of him on that lap.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
That's an absolute non-message that. You did not need to send that at all. Just telling you, you don't have to worry. Yeah, that makes sense. What does that immediately make me do? Worry. That's better. Much better usage of that front right there. Keep going, you will catch Lando. That's the message from the pit wall.
Faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Now the fastest lap, just to make sure McLaren understand what's about to happen. Tyres are looking fabulous. I think we've been able to ease them in nicely. And that's obviously kept their condition nice.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Loves talking, doesn't he? Right when I just don't need it. Still, no matter. Got 5 laps to catch and pass. I won Mr. Lando Norris. .4 in closing. We are going to start losing a bit. Yeah, I can feel it there. Losing a little bit mid-corner. With the dirty air, but we're just going to use speed and power to counter that.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Yeah, I'll just pick this lap. Going for it. All the battery. Switching to the outside. Job done. Bit deep. Clean move. Cleanly past him. That straight's never really been long enough, even with the DRS. Unless you're alongside coming out of turn 2 and 3. That's it. Job done. Leave the battery alone for the moment. Let it recharge. Yeah, we're out of DRS range from Norris, so we shouldn't have any threat from behind. Let's just protect the car now. Yeah, nice and steady. Protect the car, a little bit short shifting just to stop the car from revving too hard, keep that engine safe. Probably do the gearbox a little bit of good as well. Round 1 and he's protecting the car. Mental. Mental. Nice and steady on the throttle. Don't. Can you imagine? I'll do this work to protect the car. Engine just absolutely gives up. We can manage that gap at 2 seconds, that's fine. Lap 1, turn 1, yeah. Probably going to end up in the wall anyway with that blasted track.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Final lap, temps look good. Car looks good. Nice. Beautiful. My tyre just disintegrates. Turning left, no, right even. Oof, gone. That would be my luck. Nice and gentle on the throttle. Beautiful. Good job. Good job, team.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserve that race win. Well done, mate.
Well done, team. God, it looks like my steering wheel's having a fit. Jesus. What's going on there?
Smiling faces on the pit wall then after that superb win here at Sakir.
That was a good race, that. I really enjoyed that. It was nice to be part of a scrap. Definitely need to up the difficulty.
Well, you're always unsure,
So we'll ping that up a few notches during the week.
But they've come here today.
But that was always the intention of this stream, was to, as I get better, as the car gets better, make it harder so that I can then continue to get better. That's why I'm here. That was always the plan. Look at that. Fastest lap, race victory. Job done. Where did old Senna finish 20th? I mean, okay. At least we got the most important positions, first and last, I suppose. Go team. First and last, £1,000,000 in the kitty. Happy days. Right, on to round 2. Morning to everybody in the stream. Hope you're having a good morning. It's a pleasure to have you. Right, let's have a quick look at the sponsors. 50 days left on both of those. What are we looking at? Okay. 20 Constructors Championship points during a race weekend. That might just be out of reach for most. That's not bad. Achieve a podium position. Hold first. 20 laps. First. P4 or better. A and F, that's definitely one that we can do. Complete a total of 75 laps during a race weekend. Top 4 finish, 15. Fastest lap. Okay, I think A and F is the one we're going to go for. Complete a total of 75 laps during a race weekend. Nice. Let's have a look at the sponsors. Who have we just got rid of? Them. Nice. Wait, what? Okay. So I'm going to do, I'm going to put Shark on there. And put A and F there. Nice. Oh, that's a good looking car. I'm happy with that. Okay then, so that's the activities between now and the next race. Seems like a lot to do. We've got 1.4 million in the bank. So let's do my last driver perk. Increase resource points by 50%. That'll do us a good favour over the season. Okay, so we've got 2,000 points. We definitely need to improve the chassis as much as we can because we have the worst chassis on the grid. And in comparison, we have the best aero package on the grid. So we definitely need to up the quality of the chassis. How's the engine looking? Yeah, mid-pack. Yeah, that's fine. And we're already working on something else, I think. 7 days. Yeah, it's already working on something else anyway. Okay, so let's have a look at the chassis. What can we do? Weight redistribution. What's this? Weight reduction. A new engine cover for the car. Let's do that. Let's do it the standard. That will help us. Okay, so we need to increase the level of our facility, chassis facility. Jesus, that's going to cost us a small fortune. Right then. To Saudi Arabia we go. Nice short flight from Bahrain to Saudi Arabia. Let's go. Don't bin. I'm guessing that means don't bin it. I'm 100% going to bin it. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to try my best not to. But, no, just don't bin. Okay, alright. Just don't bin. Weather forecast looks fine. Oh, God, I hate this track. Oof. Here we go then. P1.
Hello and a very warm welcome to practice. There is plenty to get to grips with here.
Oh, there's a fault in the cooling
Okay,
system.
the guys have found a leak in one of the coolant lines, so we're patching that up as we speak. Hold tight for now until we've got everything checked over.
Yeah, no worries. All right, boys. Get that fixed as quick as possible. Right, strategy. That's track thing. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to need that, so let's do that. Acclimatization, that's the word. So I'm going to need that just to get me back into it. If I remember...
Right, try to nail as many corner gates as you can. The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score. You'll need to deploy your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
If I remember correctly, we had a decent race here last year, I think. Apparently not. Honestly. Let's try that again. How does anyone know where they are on this track?
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Best of luck out there.
Thanks. Bounce off the wall. Don't need to worry about that. I mean, you obviously should be accelerating there. But
We're approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
Christ almighty. Don't know how that's a corner, but go for it. Thank the Lord that's done. 2 more practice programs to go. Oh, I struggle here. I struggle here. I struggle in most places, so it's not really Right, let's get into the race strategy. We'll get out there, we'll do 5 or so laps, just so we can get back into the swing of it, see if we can find some pace from somewhere.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Don't throw a yellow flag. Alright. Honestly, McLaren. Alright. Deal with it. Oh, and he's pitting as well. Grand. Don't know how I pulled that back. I was for certain going into the runoff area there. There is definitely a faster way through that corner. Or that series of corners. Right, this is up to a DRS zone, isn't it? No, it's not. This is though. I think we had a better race than I thought we were going to. Mind you, we almost always have a better race than I thought we were going to. And I think we're going to, so. Much better through 1 and 2. Faster coming out of there, but I think I was slower going in, so big lift there. I thought I was going in the wall. Okay, getting the hang of it. Don't hit that wall, Ben. Or stop hitting that wall more specifically. Okay, so it's faster than that, but slower than I was going originally. Again, a little confidence lift just to get me past the wall. Trying to stay as near the throttle as possible. Okay, so you definitely need to stay wider out there and then cut back in. Okay, all right. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're apparently better on tyre wear, which is nice. No, worse on tyre wear even, which is always comforting. As well, so we've got a qualifying pace one to do. Where are we? 5th. Okay, let's push through to P3. I am going to have to open a window. So, if you give me a moment, I will be back shortly. we go. And we're back. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. Sweaty back.
And if today's practice is anything to go
Okay
by,
then.
we're in for an exceptional weekend of
So P1,
football.
10th and 11th. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. I'm on the harder tyre as well. So, yeah, happy with that. Double points. Who are you, the FIA? No. No. No double points. Alright, oh, otherwise I'm going to be not doing well in the championship. It would be nice to. It would be nice to have centre up in the points, to have the second driver score some points. That would be nice.
Okay,
But
don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we just want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
I don't see it happening. Don't see a double points finish happening, but we can keep our fingers crossed. Good exit through there. Trying to take too much out of these corners now, aren't I? Just carrying too much speed into them. Yeah, way too much speed.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some
Thank the Lord for that.
excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Wonderful, thank you very much. Is it number 1? Estimated qualifying position, 7th. That's alright, that's alright. That's decent. If I can tidy up the lap, I think we'll be able to if I can tidy up the driving, obviously penalties and such will cost us dearly in the race. So tidy up the driving,
What an incredible practice
try and
session
maintain a
that was.
points
But the fun
position.
doesn't stop here, though. Join
Yeah.
us again as the rest of the
Yeah, we
weekend
need to
unfolds.
maintain a points position. I'm not binning it. I'm not doing it. Ayrton's down in 16th. Casey, Man City, good morning. How are you? How you doing? Thanks for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you. Good to hear. Yeah, doing really well, thanks. Really well. We've into season 2 of the MyTeam career now, which is nice. Yeah. Not looking forward to Jeddah or Saudi Arabia or whatever they call it nowadays, because I just don't. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. So qualifying to start. They reckon we'll be around about 7th. So we're probably looking 7th to 10th. Thank you very much. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, me too. Mind you saying that, I don't know many people that like it, to be honest. good through 1 and 2. Had to lift there. Had to lift. I just can't carry the speed through there. Just not quick enough to carry the speed. That wasn't bad through there. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. Try and cut it back, carry as much speed down the straight. Very average, which is upsetting actually because I felt fast, but must be just fast for me, which is still slow.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry.
9th and 14th,
As we head into the
6
Grand
tenths
Prix.
off the pace. That's not going to do us any favours. Yeah, we're well 4 tenths quicker than Ayrton, so yeah, we're still getting a bit more out of the car than they can, which is nice. Yeah, that's pretty much the only positive I've got, but it's all right. It's fine. We can work with it. We were good enough at Bahrain to make a difference in the strategy, so we're just going to have to try and see if we can do the same here. Got to try and make a difference on track or off track even. I'm not going to be able to do it on track. I'm just not fast enough. But if we can make it work, we can make it work. So 25 laps of absolute abject misery. Cool. Let's get to it. What's your highest finish? So we just won in Bahrain. But I've not touched the difficulty since the start of the last season. So obviously the car's got better. Thank you very much. Car's got better, and as you probably well know, there are tracks that you're obviously faster at and there are tracks that you're slower at. So on the tracks where I'm quicker, because the difficulty level is lower, obviously I'm able to fight for the victories and stuff. So I'm going to be looking at that during this week, like off stream. I'm going to be sort of fiddling around with the difficulty, probably knock it up a bit, just to make it a bit more interesting. Okay, I've rode MyTeam second season in Hungary. I love Hungary, but I'm just not fast there. 12 in Q2. Nice. Nice. Are you playing right now, or are you got this on in the background? Really appreciate it.
And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary.
Not right now. Nice.
Now I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were.
Do you stream? Do you? Soft to medium, medium to hard. Bin it. Absolutely no chance. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Okay. I think we're going to go go one stop hard to soft. Yeah. So let's switch that to a hard. switch that to a soft, and bang you down to, so we're on what? That's about 50%. 9 laps on the softs. What was it, 17? My problem with going a bit longer on the softs is I'm harder on the tyres. So if I go 10 laps, I'm not going to be at 50% tyre wear. I'll be harder than that because I'm just a ham-fisted lunatic. So let's have a look at the mediums. Although I think that'll work. I am an oaf, yeah. I mean, look at these. Look at these paws, man. They're not meant for driving delicate cars like this. They're meant for manual labour. I think medium to soft. I think we can run that. I know we're harder on the tyres. I think medium to soft. I think with the hard, we're just going to lose too much time. But just the pure grip aspect of it, I think we're just going to lose too much time. So I'm going to go medium to soft. I'm going to run it like that. Lap 16 pit, 9 laps on the soft, hell for leather, and deal with it for the last couple of laps. Yeah, that sounds about right for me. As always, a little bit more fuel in it. Make sure you've got the one you want selected. And I reckon that's 0.2 slower. The medium to the hard. 0.2. Hold on. Right, that's what we're going to run. We're going to run hard to soft. A short stint at the end. Absolutely hell for leather on the short stint. Medium slow about a second by the pit window. Yeah. Well, this is the thing is, if I put the mediums on, I've got to make them last. So I've got to drive slower than the maximum. And I'm already not fast enough. So if I put the hards on, I know the tyre is slower, but I can push harder for a bigger percentage of the stint. So in theory, I can go hell for leather from lap 1 to lap 17 and then put the softs on and then do the same again, 17 to 25 on the soft tyre. Whereas with the mediums, there's going to be a chunk in the middle where the tyres are going to be so dead that I lose time, or I'm just going to have to manage it and be not fast enough. Right, hard it is. I'm going hards just because I can't manage my own pace effectively. So I'm going hards. And I'll take it on the chin. If we see Senna go by, I know I've made the wrong decision. So stick with us. This could be either A, really boring, or B, an interesting race. Outside into turn 1. Let's see how we go. Okay then.
Be warned, the floor is now critically damaged.
That's not set us up well. Critically damaged floor. How is that going to affect our race? Just have to wait and see. Focus, focus, focus. Alright, settle in. Yeah, it is a long race. It's a long race. So, and we know we're going to be slow for the first couple of laps. It's going to take us a lot longer to get the tyres up to temperature. Now, obviously, with the damage, we're going to be slower through the faster corners. So our ground effect is going to be...
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
So of all places to damage a floor, this is not the one. Yeah, definitely not. There's absolutely zero turning. Jesus.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. The underbody's incurred critical damage at this point.
Yes, thank you. I know. I can feel it.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
What do they smoke on the pit wall? Like, what do they smoke on the pit wall? Whatever it is, I want some.
Okay, I've got some information on Senna. Okay, they're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Great. Now my teammate's going to be out of the race as well. Oh, this is going from bad to badder to worse. It's not a good weekend for the team. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We're going to need to fight for everything we can now. Every fraction of a second is going to make a big difference to our race.
Okay, gap ahead, 5.8 seconds.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. A long way to go. And provided I can position the car correctly, it is a difficult place to overtake. I've just got to make sure that I'm exiting the key corners correctly. Positioning the car in the right place. Using the battery effectively. Get to do my best impression of Jarno Trulli. Wonder. If I give it a couple of clicks of downforce.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 7.0 seconds.
Okay, next time, Mark, please don't scream gap at the point I press the brakes. That's just not helpful. I'll give it a couple of clicks of downforce. What have we got? Hopefully then, when we come out the pit, we can run at least a little bit quicker through the fast corners. And we'll have a bit more bite on the turning as well. In theory, I know we'll be slower down the straights, but I can defend on the straights, and at the end of the day, if I pay attention, we can overtake into the braking zones. But then why would I pay attention? Like that.
Gap to your teammate behind, 7.5 seconds.
Trying to be as fair as possible and not be weaving about the track, especially under braking. Trying to just be as clean as possible. Oh, KC Man City. Sorry, I've just seen that you followed us. Amazing. Thank you very much.
Now, come on, push hard.
Really appreciate it. Very glad to have you along for the journey. Now looking quicker. Thank you very much. I feel, do you know what? It feels more comfortable. I know it's probably because the car's just not as skittish, but it does feel more comfortable. Looking quicker against Perez and Sainz. I haven't been checking the gap, to be honest.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 7.2 seconds.
Kind of just assumed I'd be plummeting backwards. We're not losing as much as I thought we were going to, which is nice. I thought we would, like I said, I thought we were just going to be just careering backwards through the pack and fighting with Haas and car feels decent. Damaged, but decent. Little downshift, upshift even. Okay, we're keeping it a consistent gap ahead. It's around about the 7-second mark. Nice to be for it to be a consistent gap. Piastri was definitely faster through there, then. Bit deep, but we can straight line the exit. Give us a bit more speed down the straight. That was decent through there. There we go. Oh, I've just seen the gap to Sainz. He must have a problem. He must have a problem. With the gap that I've closed, what was it, 2 seconds in the last lap?
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 6.8 seconds.
Let's have a look.
Ayrton is in the pits. Ayrton in the pits now.
At least he's still in the race. Tyres are good. How do they look in terms of temperatures? Okay, externally they look good. Carcass looks good. I feel like Simone Biles around this track. I just lose my place. I forget what's coming next.
And Sainz is stopping now.
And when I lose my, I feel really worried that I'm just going to plough into a wall. Piastri's turned up the heat now. Definitely pushing harder. Mind you, he's got Norris right up his chuff now, hasn't he? I've backed him into Norris. And I'm able to be just that little quicker on the throttle, I think, out of these sort of medium to fast corners. Which gives me a little advantage down these not very straight straights. Right, that's Piastri in. Norris right behind me now. Keep doing what you're doing. brake just a touch earlier there so I can be on the throttle mid-corner. Like I am there. That'll do us better down that straight. We're going to stay inside, invite him to go outside, which I can defend quite easily. Do the same to T1 because he's going to close that gap. Invite him outside. Cut his nose off for T2. Sorry, that was a bit robust, Lando. Yeah, they are quicker. I realistically don't think my fight is here. I know I'm doing my best to keep him behind, but I don't think my fight is here. So I'm just trying to maximise my race rather than worrying about racing them. If my other race engineer was here, he'd be saying, don't fight them too hard. They're not really your problem.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. I've got information on Stroll. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
A safety car in a minute would do me the world of good. Did you see the accident at the start where I got absolutely clouted?
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Yeah, so I got the floor damage. We were able to maintain position 6. PlayStation's decided to. Thank you. Thanks for that. That's really helpful. There we go. Back to it. I've really got to turn that voice thing off.
Come on, you can win that place back.
So we were able to hold position. And even start to gain on the guys in front. We were gaining on Signs and this little gaggle that are now right behind me. We were able to gain on them just a little bit. And then obviously they've all pitted. I've cycled through to the front. Was fighting with Piastri for a while. And then when he pitted, it released Norris behind me. And then I've just been not, I mean, to be fair, it was quite robust defending against Norris. I've just been trying not to lose track position against the guys around me, despite knowing that they are eventually going to go past.
In this lap, push now.
Jesus Christ. I didn't want to be there. But we've made it work. We're definitely fighting for the last couple of points, provided I've done enough to keep the time up to them high enough. I'm guessing that's Yuki Tsunoda, another driver that I was potentially driving against, so well done for doing all your life admin, by the way.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
You sound so sarcastic. Yeah, just hit me, lads. Yeah, sound.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Want to be doing sod all on a Sunday morning? Yeah. I don't blame you. Right. There goes Piastri.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Out. Just ahead of Albon. We've got a couple of extra clicks of downforce just to help with our turning and mid-corner speed. We're hunting Piastri for another point. Car feels like it's on rails at this point. Using that overtake.
Starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Going to do my underfloor the world of good. Show it the curb very closely. Fastest first sector of anybody. We've suddenly come alive in this race. Not that it's going to make a difference.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 5.6 seconds.
Closing on Piastri. Sainz is definitely too far up the road, but Piastri's potentially doable. Good morning on this Sunday to everybody, and if you're watching on YouTube, hello to you. Hope you're doing all right. If you're watching this like 3 years from when it was posted, drop us a comment and let us know, because that'll be hilarious. I would love that. Yeah, softs are doing their job. It's a shame we don't have the full underfloor. We'd be able to make a lot more inroads into Piastri, although we are chomping away at that gap, so let's get our head down. See if we can get still no fastest lap.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.7 seconds.
It felt good. I'm starting to like that little section of corners. I didn't say that. I didn't say it too loud. It doesn't count. The car feels really like steady. It doesn't feel fast, it just feels really predictable, really steady. This is what I would want from an endurance car. Just a really steady, really predictable car.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.9 seconds.
Wouldn't we all like TK in the car? That would be hell of a team, that. TK do the first stint, absolutely fly, gets in the lead, well away from everyone else, do his business. Hand over to me. I put it straight in the wall. And then get out and blame someone else. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Right. Stop messing around. There's a McLaren just up the road. Howdy, good morning to everyone that's here. Yeah, that's always my excuse. Race engineer's fault. It's nice to have you all. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday mornings. If it is a Sunday morning where you are.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Not what I wanted to read. Gap stable to Oscar. He obviously knew. Doesn't think I'm a threat.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
No chance. We're going to catch him now. Catch 1.6 seconds a lap. And overtake him. What's that? Putting time into Albon. So we are, yeah, we're pulling away. Oh, 10 seconds. Oof. It's really frustrating that if we still had the floor of the car, we'd be competing. Seriously competing. But, you know, that's the way of the world, that's the way things go. Yeah, the floor damage is... It's cost us a good race, really. I feel like we would have been a contender for sort of mid, you know, sort of third and fourth probably onwards. That would have been nice. Right now I just need to get the car to the end. Oscar's pulled out half a second on us this lap, so he's obviously well in control.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
So just don't lose a tyre and we'll be all good.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Yeah, there's a little Red Bull Mercedes Ferrari train just up ahead. We definitely could have been fighting through them. Yeah, bring it home. Well ahead of the Williams. Accepted that we're not going to make a dent in the gap to, well, Alonso now.
And gap to the car in front, 3.9 seconds.
So we're just... that'll be Norris that's won the race. Congratulations to Lando Norris. Nice and steady. Bring her home. Beautiful. Well, maybe not beautiful, but...
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
A point. We scrounged a point.
Lando Norris, take a bow.
Yeah.
At last, a winner in Formula One.
It's not so bad. No, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse.
Are on their way to the
So
podium
we're
right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure.
yeah, to be fair, I'm actually quite happy with that. A track that I really don't enjoy. I really don't like it.
Well, that was
With a
certainly an
damaged
exciting weekend
car.
of Formula One. Be sure to join
How
us
far
for
are we
more
from the fastest
exciting
lap?
Formula One action
4 thousandths of a
very
second.
soon.
Hundredths of a second. Yeah, 26 seconds off the lead. That's not bad. That's not bad. I was expecting worse. So to be 26 seconds off the lead, I'm all right with that. I'm just going to have a quick look at what goes on at the start here. Let's pull out and see. Just have a look at what goes on. So I've pulled across in, I mean, acres of space. And lo and behold, for God's sake. Because that looks like a gap that's not going to close at all, does it? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was always going to come off, mate. Jesus wept, boy. So I've made the move across, covering the inside line, and just slam out the inside, mate. Well, at least he backs out of that one. That could have been horrendous. Unbelievable. POV of Lance Stroll trying to kill me. Yeah, that gap's always there, mate. Holy Jesus shoes. Did he get a penalty for it? That's a fair question, to be fair. Did he get a penalty for it? Let's have a look. Race director. Oh, there we go. Ref, come on. No penalty. No penalty for that. Christ on a bike. F1 Alex TTV followed us 2 minutes ago. What a good man. Thank you very much for the follow. We really, really appreciate it. As you can tell, small channel. So we just appreciate everyone that comes along for the journey. So thanks very much. Thank you for being here with us this morning. You've put us 75% of the way to our follower goal of 30 followers. So yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm over the moon. Look at that. We've got 2.5 million quid in the bank. I've survived attempted murder from Lance Stroll. We've got 2 more followers today. which is incredible. Thank you both so much.
I suggest we start looking for opportunities to spend that profit margin.
Wow. It's been a good morning. Right. So that's going to be it for this morning. Lance Stroll needs to give his head a wobble. He does not deserve his place in Formula One. It really doesn't. And it frustrates me that he's there. Anyway, that is an argument for another time. So we are third in the driver standings after 2 races, a victory in Bahrain and a 10th place in Saudi, with the fastest lap in Bahrain as well. So third place in the drivers at the moment, sitting in 4th in the constructors. Obviously 2 races out of 24. There's a long way to go yet. And like I keep mentioning, I'm going to be messing around with the difficulty settings as well. I don't want to be just cruising around at the front every race, because that's just not interesting for anybody, me or you. So yeah, I'll be playing around with the difficulty settings during the week. And I will also be looking at maybe adding an evening stream as well. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about Wednesdays, but there's a lot going on in my personal life at the moment, so that's just sort of like an idea that's riding in the background. While we've got a few people here, I know that there's 5 of you viewing, so I really appreciate it. Stick with us just for 2 more minutes. I am running the London Marathon for charity next year, and in order to raise money, I will be doing a season in a day, an F1 50% race length season in a day. So it'll be obviously 24 races, 50% length, qualifying race in one go, for charity. It's not set in stone yet as to when I'll be doing it, but obviously when I know, I'll send it out. I've not seen anyone do a season in a day yet, so I'm going to be. I'm hoping that it's something that gets a bit of interest, and we can raise a bit of money. That would be nice. Raise a bit of money for charity. I'll get into the details closer to the time when I've got it set in stone. But for now, it's an idea that's flying around. So if that sounds interesting to you, please join us for that when it comes up. We've got a college football 25 stream. If you go into the schedule on our page, obviously we've got the college 25 stream on Thursdays. We've got this on Sunday mornings, and we've got our main MNG Monday Night Gaming, which is back this week. The Michigan Golden Gophers are back this week. They're back Thursday evening, so join us for that. That's always a good crack and really interesting, to be fair. Matt knows his stuff, and he's good at the game as well. So if you're vaguely interested, Minnesota, there you go. If you're vaguely interested, if you've got any questions, if you just, if it's something that a little bit of interest, jump over 7:30 Thursday nights, and yeah, he has a good stream Thursday nights. It's always fun. It's always enjoyable to watch. So join us over for that. Tomorrow night, every Monday night, 7:30 to 10:30ish, 11 British Standard Time, we do Monday Night Gaming, and that's Monday Night Gaming is the whole of Stickman, because it's not just me. There's 5 of us. So Monday night is for all of us. We're all there. That's always absolutely chaos. I'm not sure what it is this week. It might be Phasmophobia. We do EAFC. We've done Medieval Dynasty. We've done Minecraft. We've done. There's been flat out streams. Not flat out. What's the Wreckfest? So we do. We do pretty much everything. It's always a good mix of stuff. So join us over for that on Monday if you want to. Always a good laugh. Obviously, all the streams get saved, so if you can't join us, follow up on the channel whenever you're ready. And like I said, we're smashing out onto YouTube now. I finally figured out how to do it. So I'm going to be uploading I think, most of the streams to YouTube as well. So join us over on YouTube. We're up on TikTok, which I've been a bit lax with. I haven't posted anything for a little while, so I need to get back into that. And Instagram as well. Yeah, that's where sort of all of our best bits go. It's always a good laugh. So Stickman.streams for both of those over on TikTok and Instagram. Jump over there. It's a collection of our best bits. It's always a laugh. Let us know you're there. You know, comment, like, whatever. If you want to follow us by all means. It's always good to have more members of the family. Yeah, join our community. We just like having a laugh. Really, we don't really take it too seriously. We don't really have a goal. We just enjoy doing it. So if you want to have a laugh, join us over. Everybody's welcome all the time. Yeah, and take care, guys. Thanks for joining us this morning. I appreciate 8:30 on a Sunday morning is very early, so I really appreciate everyone that pops in and out, whether you stay or don't. Really appreciate you. And take care of yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you soon. So thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate all of you, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day. Ta-ra.